Looks like Tekashi6ix9ine is out and getting on everybody's nerves. Let's get into it.
Oh, and I'm known to get it cracking good, bitch, I'm trained to go. 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 I've been thugging since a youngin'. Yeah. Bitch, I'm trained to go. I've been slanging, popping pistols. Chris, go, stack a lot. I'm strapped up. No seatbelt, baby. I'm trained to go. Don't make me send them goons your way. I'm Crisco, my guns get felt on. Shots pop from the top of drum, hey, you running like the motor's on. Marathons.
Music executive Andre Harrel died Thursday night in his West Hollywood home. Andre Harrel founded Uptown Records, gave P. Diddy his start. His ex-wife says it was heart failure and that he had been having heart problems for some time. Our condolences go out to the Harrel family. R.I.P. Andre Harrel. Nicki finds herself dragged into the middle of Meek Mill and Tekashi6ix9ine beef. Well, you know Tekashi6ix9ine had planned on going live on his Instagram. Well, Meek Mill goes and tweets, I hope that rat go live on his Instagram and apologize to the people he told on or the victim. So Meek Mill's throwing all kinds of shots. So Tekashi responds by saying, imagine bringing a baby into the world and you're this pressed over a Mexican with rainbow hair. Well, Meek Mill goes on to throw shade at Tekashi6ix9ine, saying his music is trash and that he left his baby mama and his child as a target when he was locked up in prison. Tekashi responds again. Imagine being this pressed over, he said, imagine being this pressed. Nicki don't want you no more. Honey, later on, Meek Mill came back on Twitter and apologized for lashing out. Well, I guess that was checkmate, wasn't it? Betty Wright also died. Betty Wright, she passed at the age of 66, was best known for her song, The Cleanup Woman. Betty Wright's songs have been sampled by many artists. Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Chance the Rapper, Tupac, Slim Thug. Beyonce sampled one of Betty's songs to create Upgrade You. And let us not forget, everyone's favorite, Tonight is the Night. R.I.P. to Betty White. It's not clear at this time how she passed. Now, this racist, now that's what the Daily Mail called him. I'm not calling him a racist. That's what the Daily Mail said. Filmed himself wearing a swastika mask to a grocery store. This, a couple of days after another man came to the same store wearing a KKK hoodie. Are y'all kidding me? Dustin Hart, which is what his name is, posted a 14-minute clip of his encounter at the store. Hart, accompanied by a woman, can be seen here with the Nazi flag on their mask, which they attached with Velcro. Hart lied to deputies when they asked, did a store employee offer you a different kind of mask? He lied and said no. When the deputy told him the Nazi flag is an offensive symbol, because sometimes you got to spell it out for some people because they just don't get it. The Nazi flag is an offensive symbol. You cannot wear that. Dustin told the deputy, well, the LGBT flag is offensive to me, but I'm not calling the cops. Him and the woman eventually remove the mask, the Velcro add-ons. The 32-year-old went on to say that they're peacefully protesting these lockdown rules. All these lockdown rules are destroying any quality of life they had left. Now we're unemployed and literally have nothing better to do and nowhere we are allowed to be. I wouldn't let your ass nowhere either. Stay your ass at home. If you can't come out and conduct yourself like a regular human being, stay your ass at home. You gotta come. Why? What was the purpose of that? What was the purpose? Just to get attention. That's what it was. You looking for attention. You've been locked up in the house. You have nothing better to do, and you looking for attention. Why else would you film yourself going to the store with the Nazi thing Velcroed onto your mask and then post it? You posted it. He's on some type of platform. I didn't forget what the name of it was. It's not Facebook or Instagram, and it was some Nazi platform. People like that is just a waste of space. Just redundant. Well, Meek Mill isn't the only one not feeling Tekashi6ix9ine. Snoop Dogg posted this and tagged Meek Mill and told Meek Mill to stay sucker free. Snoop feels that the media is making snitching cool by constantly pushing and promoting 6ix9ine's new song, Gooba. Gooba, is that how you say it? I don't know. Snoop tells New York GZs to feel him on this. And if you don't, F you too. F 6ix9ine and F you too. Also, R.I.P to Little Richard, who passed on May 9th. It is said his death was related to cancer, bone cancer. He had been ill for some time. He passed with his brother and son by his side. Little Richard was and is a rock and roll legend. Some of his songs were Tutti Frutti, Long Tall Sally, and Good Golly Miss Molly. Now, a lot of news articles I read said that they always include the word, when they're describing him, they always would include the word flamboyant. I guess that's a nice way of saying gay. Flamboyant. You call somebody flamboyant. Why when they're describing him, every news article has to say, Little Richard, rock and roll legend, music artist, flamboyant, blah, blah, blah. Why do you have to put flamboyant in his description? Do you put flamboyant in people like Liberace's description? Do you do that? Do you put it in, what's the other one name? The one that sings Rocket Man. Do you put that in? Do you put flamboyant in his description? I would like to see some articles. Now, if you are, fine. But if you don't put that on the black man's. Yes, he was gay. He was gay. Anybody had eyes could see he was gay. But I guess back then in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, it wasn't accepted. So people knew what was happening, but nobody said it, actually spoke it. I guess he had a wife. Maybe, I guess she was a beard, I guess. I don't know. He had a son. I don't know, but I was looking up some articles trying to find Little Richard in the present, like at least 5 years ago, because he fell out of, the limelight. He hasn't been in the limelight for decades. So, I was like, what does he look like now? Because as you can see, He did a lot of, he wore makeup, he wore eyeliner, he wore the perm, he wore those crazy outfits. Where do you think Prince got it from? Where do you think James Brown got it from? All that started back then with Little Richard. And I found some, this one here, and he was at some church, and 7-day Adventist it was. And he'd given his life over to Christ. I guess, after you done had fun all your life and then sucked and played and screwed and all this all your life, when you get one foot in the grave, it's time to, have a coming to Jesus moment. So, but what bothered me is that I didn't know gayness had a switch. I didn't know you could flick the switch off and on. You can be gay all your life. I mean, for decades. You can be gay all your life. And then when you get about 70, 75, and you feel like you finna go meet Jesus, so let me go ahead and turn my life over, you can just flick the switch off. I'm not gay no more. He denounced gayness. He said that being a homosexual is not natural. It's unnatural. And he just flat out vehemently denied being gay. He was delivered, if you will. So that's the only thing I love. I like Little Richard a lot. That's the only thing I really had a problem with. Like, how did you just flick the switch and I'm gonna turn my life over to Christ and I'm not gonna be gay no more? Most people I talk to, it's not a switch. It's not something you can just switch off, and how convenient to switch it off, when when you're 70, 80 years old, ain't no point in being gay. You a bit too old to be taking peens up the butt. So you might as well turn your life on over. So R.I.P. to Little Richard. And that's all I have for today, you guys. Are you still washing your hands? Just because the states are open don't mean stop washing your hands now. Wash your hands. Do your social distancing. And like this video. It helps my channel grow. Hit the subscribe button. Then go over to my podcast and follow me over there at Tea with Auntie. I'm on Spotify and Anchor. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video because if you're a favorite YouTuber, don't bring you this tea like this, you need to be subscribing. I love you for watching.